And I'm going to share the screen. All right. So welcome. It doesn't look like we have any guests on, so we're going to go ahead and skip that part unless we have a guest come on, and then we will go back. Welcome our guests. But I would like to welcome our two new team members this week. We have Glenda, Sharon, Renee, and Debbie. Congratulations also to Jessica, Tammy, Jean, and Shalamita and Rose for sponsoring this week. Great job on helping new people start with Pure Haven. Super exciting. I put the links for Welcome Wellness or the Wellness Circle, I believe, into No Compromises. I'm not sure whether or not I put the link for consultants, but I'll make sure that I do that as well so that you guys all have access to that. So as you bring new consultants on, you can give them that link. All right, Ambassador of the Week. Thank you to Kim Chartier for being an amazing ambassador this past week. She did it fabulously. And Kim, can you come off mute and announce our next ambassador?
Yes, it is Rose Raver.
Woo, woo. Rose is going to be talking a little bit later in the meeting, so I'm excited to hear from her this week. And styling cream, it's on back order until the first week of April. We haven't had a back order in a while, but that's awesome. It must mean that we're doing really well with selling and sharing products that we love. So make sure that you are making us go on more back orders, right? We want that. We want to be selling so much of stuff that we can't get it. All right. So if you didn't see, whoops, we have some new sharing tools. I'm going to go back to that last slide, but this is, I want to share this first. I'm not sure where I'm getting it from. Muting people who are unmuted here just to make sure that we do not have that. So if you did not get a chance to take a look, there are new things on PHE Team Tools. I could just tell you about them, but I want you to know where they are. So I am going to go ahead and let me just first get rid of these meeting controls. So if you go to New Consultant Start and click on the Gathering, there's a new flip chart. Woo woo! You can download it and go ahead and use that at your parties if you'd like. If you'd still like to use the one that I created, you can use that. If you want to do a combo, do that. Do whatever works for you. Just make sure it's duplicable and you share it with your new consultants. I will probably be flipping out. I will probably be printing out this new flip chart, but also keeping aspects of the old one that I like. So, you know, the left-right game, the game for the tickets, making the host list, like I'm still going to do all of those things, but I'll probably be using the branded one because it's super duplicable that way, right? So I'll leave the one that you guys have access to so you guys can still get that. Also, if you look under sharing tools, we have a couple new videos. So I'm going to play both of those. This is the first one, the Industry of Toxins video. We played that video last week that was the story of cosmetics that we used to share with people. This kind of reminds me of that. So I'm going to go ahead and play this for you guys. 1 minute and 51 seconds, super quick.
Think of all the products your family uses daily, like shampoo, conditioner, cleanser, moisturizer, soap, toothpaste, deodorant, lotion, and more. What if those products weren't as safe as you were led to believe? There are over 80,000 chemicals that are used in personal care products, of which which only 11 are banned in the United States. The reality is, the personal care, cleaning, and cosmetics industry is one of the least regulated industries in the US. When you put a product on your skin, the ingredients that are in there absorb, with some studies showing that they can get to your brain in as fast as 26 seconds. They bypass your normal defenses, the digestive system, and go directly into the bloodstream. There are known toxins in products linked to hormone imbalance, cancer, and other chronic diseases. Many big-name brands hide behind ingredients like fragrance, a loophole ingredient that can hide hundreds of ingredients in a single ingredient. Companies put reassuring language on the front of the bottle, assuming you won't read the back label. Some brands don't even know what's in their products because they don't formulate or manufacture the product they sell. We can't look to the government to solve this problem for us. Real change starts with what you choose to bring into your home. You don't need corporate America and their greenwashing. They need you. You hold all the power to choose safe products for your family and your home. Partner with a company and community that puts your family's health first. Reach out for a full list of ingredients to avoid and to learn more.
All right, so that is video number 1. And now let's look at the second video that we can share. So same tab, that sharing tools tab. And if you scroll down, you'll see the Meet Pure Haven video has been updated. So let's go ahead and watch that. Also nice and short, 1 minute and 39 seconds.
Every day, we make compromises. It's part of life in our jobs, in our relationships, in the way we spend time and take care of those we love. We make choices, sometimes hard choices we wish we didn't have to make. At Pure Haven, we believe one thing that should never be compromised is the health and happiness of you and your family. As more consumers demand healthy and safe personal care products, the market is exploding with choices, many of which claim to be safe and natural, but aren't. We take care with the formulation of each of our products. We source our ingredients diligently, pushing for complete transparency from our vendors. We believe your personal care and home products shouldn't contain toxic chemicals or harsh artificial ingredients, and we believe they should work. We believe in complete transparency and using only the safest ingredients, asking hard questions about where and how they were grown. We complete our non-tox promise by manufacturing our products in our very own USDA organic certified facility in small batches, so they are always fresh. Pure ingredient sourcing plus pure formulation plus pure manufacturing equals pure products without compromise. At Pure Haven, our mission is to help you be toxin-free, and we strive to make it easy in your daily routine. We want to empower you to live the healthiest lifestyle possible. Welcome home to Pure Haven.
All right, so Michelle said she used these this weekend. So that's exciting that you guys are already using these. They're great, quick videos to send to people. So I'm really excited to have those as resources. Any questions on any of those new resources, comments, questions? Okay. All right, so I want to share something with you guys. Some of you may have read your entire consultant agreement. If you are one of those people who's super on top of these things, some of you probably just clicked agree when you joined and have never thought about it since. But I just want to go over a few of the rules in our consultant agreement, so everybody is aware. The first one is about selling from retail stores. And some of you know it was me who was frozen, not you, Megan. I'm sorry. My computer was telling me I'm unstable. We already knew that. So, so anyway, I want you to notice this part right here, this commercial outlets and e-commerce reseller sites. We are not allowed to resell on sites like Amazon, eBay, that type of thing, Poshmark, any of those things. We're not allowed to buy products and resell. We are also, but we are salons, professional offices like massage therapists, chiropractors, that type of thing are allowed to sell. So because they are appointment-based businesses. Second thing I wanted to show here is that you are free to participate in other companies, network marketing companies. However, you may never ever put your Pure Haven next to another company's, like out on display, like right as selling them together. And that would mean that you can't like have you can't have, trying to think of an example of that. Like you don't want to be at a farmer's market or whatever and have like 3 different companies on your table on this in the same place. You're not supposed to do that, right? Furthermore, if you get to executive or higher, you cannot be actively involved in any other direct selling or network marketing company. So that means having a leadership role in recruiting, speaking on behalf of, appearing in company media, conducting any other public activity for a company other than Pure Haven once you get to executive or higher. And this is the part about you can't display those things next to each other. So where does, so I just wanted to point this out to you all so that you all know what the rules are. You know, you just want to be really careful about making sure that you're not mixing in. Here's the thing. If you are a chiropractor's office and you want to have, you know, a supplement line that's a network marketing company, Pure Haven, whatever, all next to each other or in the same office, you can do that. But if you are trying to grow a business with Pure Haven or a business with another network marketing company, you probably want to stick to choosing one. So I just wanted to make sure you guys all knew what the rules were, know where to find the rules. Those are all on PHE Team Tools. You all signed the agreement when you signed on. If you have any questions, let me know. Happy to answer any questions for you. All right. I skipped back to that. Incentives, share by 16. We are done with that. We did awesome as a team. Start 5 new or do both. So share by 16, you get the apricot mango set. Start 5, you got this really cool body butter mom and baby body oil and the logo Turkish towel. And then if you do both, you get the new starter kit. That's the add-on for $99. And we have 2 team members who have done both already. There's only 5 consultants nationally. And Rose Raber is one of those people. Svetlana Korchevsky is the other. And all, you know, I thought I had this in order, but I guess I don't. I do have the other people. There we go. Congratulations to everybody who shared by 16. Woo, woo. I counted because I'm always curious, like where we are as a team within the company. 27% of the people who shared by 16 were on our team. Yay, us. And yay to all of our friends on the other teams as well. So, yeah, Svetlana Korchevsky is not on the call tonight, but Rose is. And I asked Rose to share how she did it.
Hey, thank you, Beth. So I'm just going to say there's no secret sauce. It is, you know, I think coming off the vault challenge was good because I was already reaching out to people consistently. So doing those things, wash, rinse, repeat, like checking in on your people, finding vendor events. I mean, we've talked about it, party planning. We are a direct selling party planning company. And I told Beth, I'm like, keep telling us that, we need to hear it. Like, really just go for no, talk to people, ask them if they will host. And if you can't do it in person, do it online. I mean, because I have people that don't live next to me, you know, they don't live on, maybe, so that really did help me with those people, you know, getting the bundles. And encourage them, you know, to make their own bundle, customize your bundle, share with people about the super greens, about the skincare. I mean, find out. The other thing, Beth, I was going to say, I don't think you mentioned that, but there's a new document in PHE Team Tools. It's non-Tox Me, or what's it called? I'm not sure, but look at that. I actually just used it this weekend to help a lady, because she was like, she was in one of my groups that I was doing a fundraiser with. She was like, I don't know where to start. Like, I'm interested. And so I literally copied and pasted this. And I said, would you fill this? It's not digital, but I said, would you fill this out for me? And I think I understand they don't maybe want to make it digital right away, because we want to do this in person, but it was so, you guys look at it. It was so helpful to me, because I asked her, it asked you all the things like, what, you know, where do you want to start? And I don't think I even did everything on here, but I asked her like where, yeah, it was perfect. It was perfect, because it helped me to see what she's most interested in at this moment, because it is overwhelming to people and they're not sure where to start. But just utilizing this document, I mean, they're giving us all the tools, and we just have to, girls, the other thing I'm going to tell you, look at the team schedule, get those power hours. I can't tell you how much better I feel about my business and how much better it goes whenever I attend the power hours. They're super simple. They're different times. I mean, I was on with Kim this week in the evening. I've never done that one before. I usually do during the day, but there are different times for power hours all over the place. I think Beth has done a great job, and teams, or the leaders in action, they're doing a great job to fill in different spots so it will work for your schedule. So these are the things that I did and that you all can do too. I totally believe in you. There's so many people of you that already got the share by 16. So let's do the both. Write yourself how many, the goals every day. How many people do you need to reach out to? Who are the people you haven't talked to recently? They're still paying shipping. I mean, tell them about, hey, $150 gets you free shipping. It doesn't have to be, a skincare bundle, but if that's what they want, then they can get it that way, but they can do the customized as well. So just consistently reaching out to people. I wish I had like something to say, listen, this is exactly what you do, but this is what you do. You keep reaching out, be consistent, and go to those power hours. Get the social media training, which I haven't tapped into that yet, but I plan on doing it this week, just because there's all the things on this to help us succeed. And that's the goal of the company. That's the goal of Beth. And so take advantage. That's all I've got.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much, Rose. I just want to go back on the slides to this one, which is bingo. So if you have not started filling in your bingo card, that's another great way. And thank you for saying there's no secret sauce, because I think everybody thinks, oh my gosh, what's she doing? What's she doing? Well, she's talking to people. All business is conversation. Talk to people. If you need to pull out that Go for No sheet again so that you can ask 100 people, then pull out the Go for No sheet again. Okay, so I do have a little video. I asked Chelsea Lind to come on and talk about earning Los Cabos. I think Roberta asked me to have her speak because she was like, can you have Chelsea talk about how she earned Los Cabos? So she could not make it to our team training. So she shared with me earlier this week on YouTube or on Zoom, but I recorded it and put it on YouTube. So here it is. Hey everyone. So I asked the amazing Silver Ambassador Chelsea Lind to come on our team meeting and speak a little bit about how she already achieved the Los Cabos trip. And she is not available on Sunday nights because she and her family are at church. But I said, could you pre-record something with me? And she graciously agreed to do that. So Chelsea, thank you so much for joining us and congratulations on earning Los Cabos already. And can you tell us what you did? What was the secret sauce? What did you do to earn the trip already?
Well, I think you know that there really is no secret sauce. I think we've talked about that. But when I started with Pure Haven 3 years ago, I saw that there was this opportunity to take my husband on a trip that I never otherwise could have afforded on my own. And I've shared this in conferences before too, but he has always been the one to afford that for us. And I just thought, gosh, it would be so cool if I could be the one to treat him to something so cool. And so really looked at what it would take to earn the trip. And I kind of sat back and went, I think I could do that. That I really believe in this mission. I'm aligned with what we do. So why not also go for that extra fun thing? And I think if you guys checked out the recognition from this past month, I got to share a little quote in there. And basically what I say is that the minute that these qualifications are announced, I really look at what they are and I get laser focused on those things. And they've changed. They've changed over the last 3 years, and I'm sure they'll continue to change. But the company makes those the qualifications because they know that those are the things that will help our businesses grow. And so I just know that if I tune into those things, that I may earn a trip, but I'm also going to see my business grow at the same time.
Yes.
So for me, I looked at it. We have sales, personal sales, and we have helping others get their Simple Start 2 bonus. And for me, that meant I needed to meet some new people, and it also meant I needed to keep following up with my current people. That's what I focused on, filling my calendar with virtual and in-person gatherings. Mary told us a long time ago, go for no. And so I'm never afraid to ask because I know that after so many no's, there's going to be a yes. And that no means not right now. They might be ready another time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So in those parties and gatherings, whatever you want to call them, obviously focusing on helping these families bring products in and getting those sales that we need, but keeping my ears and eyes tuned to those people who really align also already with what we're doing. A lot of times my hosts are those people. They've already said yes to sharing. And so we get to a point within the party where it's different with virtual and in person, obviously. Virtual, if they're going to do this with us, we need to have them enroll before those first orders come in. But I make sure to have that conversation with them. Like, you could stay the host, and here's what all your benefits would be based on orders that come in. But hey, guess what? Like, you love these products, and you're already sharing with your friends and family. So if we went this way with a consultant route, you'd have the option for this, and this, and really just show them. And I've had people turn me down, and that's okay. I always say, I'm not doing this to be salesy or because I need to grow a team. I'm doing it for you, and you have the option to say yes or no. But I always tell all of my hosts what your options are. And that's where of the 6 Simple Start 2 earners I have for this qualification, a few of them have come from. So had I not had that conversation during the gathering or even before, I might have missed out on them. And they would have missed out, right? Like, do it for them.
Right. I think that's the thing that we always get caught up on is we make it about us, and it's not about us, it's about them. And if you just focus on, you're giving somebody this huge opportunity. And I always ask people, well, do you resent the person who brought you into the business for giving you this opportunity? Like, no matter what you've done with it, do you resent that person for making you join? Nobody made you join. They weren't holding a gun to your head. They offered you this opportunity. And if you wanted to take it, you could. And if you didn't want to take it, you didn't have to, right? So Yeah, I think it's really important to remember that. And if you love your business and you're really happy you're here, then why wouldn't you want to give that to other people? So that's, that's the big piece of it that I think we sometimes get in our heads is, all of the reasons why we shouldn't offer the opportunity. And usually it comes down to, I don't want to be salesy, or, what will they think? They'll think I'm trying to whatever. They'll think this, they'll think that, but it's really just about offering them an opportunity.
Yeah. And I would say to everybody on your team, and I say to my team, there's still 6 months left to do
Yeah.
this. We're only at the halfway point. There are
Right.
some of us who just would rather, come out of the gates and go for it and get it done early. But just because you haven't earned it yet, I mean, there are people who would join today who could still earn it.
We'll earn it. Right.
So
Right.
I encourage you, if it's something you want, right behind where my phone is sitting here is the tracker. And I've been
Mhm.
coloring in circles for 6 months, watching it grow
So
and grow and grow.
we actually have this tracker that
Oh.
that I made that
Good.
is every $100 instead of every 1,000. Because I personally care more about marking in every 100, because I feel like I stay so much more in tune to it if it's that way than if it's
Yep.
every 1,000. So
Break it
whichever
into
tracker you
bite-sized
want to do.
goals. Yeah, bite-sized goals, whatever that is for you, and just stay
Yeah.
focused on who can I help today?
Exactly. Who can I help today? How am I
Win
going to
the day.
change somebody's life, right?
Absolutely.
Like the questions that you ask yourself, that Mary talked about during national tour, how do you self-coach? Who am I going to help? How am I going to support new people? How am I going to change somebody's life? Yeah, all good questions. Any other tips? It's just about doing the parties, right?
Truly, and meeting new people. I mean, I feel like a lot of people think, oh, if I just keep circling back to these old people who keep turning you down or keep not doing the thing, it's too hard. Just keep
Yeah.
finding new, bring
Find
in
new.
fresh excitement, and it will
Mhm.
come.
And the best way to find new is at parties.
It is.
So
It is. Yep. Unless you're gonna go out and start a new job or get a new hobby, which are options.
yeah,
um,
absolutely.
but really taking that time to, when you are following up with customers, to do that connection of who do you know?
Right.
Yeah, host or post, those kinds of things, asking them, will you host? And if they really are adamant about not, will you post? I'm not below bribing that. So if you post and you tag me and we get some orders, I'm going to be sending you, some free product or give you a discount or whatever it takes to help people cross that line, that it's okay to help you share about this.
Mhm.
Because the benefits down the road are going to outweigh whatever prize you gave
Yeah.
away, the discount you
Yeah.
gave.
Yeah. Make sure that's duplicable though,
Mhm.
always think about the duplication. Okay, so you bribe somebody to do that. If they end up deciding to join your team, that's what they think they need to do. So make sure it's realistic and not
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
be like,
And I
I'll give
don't
you a
do,
skincare set if you,
oh no.
right? So
By a
make sure
giveaway,
it's
I
duplicable.
mean like a lip balm or
Right. Yeah.
or a small discount. Yeah. Nope.
Mhm.
Yes. I hear
No
what you're saying.
crazy discounts. So yeah.
And you don't have to give anything away. I mean, sometimes people will absolutely post for you just because they want to help you and
You can
they believe
also,
in you.
yeah, you can, when you get the testimonials, I got a great testimonial today and I'm going to ask her if I can,
Yes.
post, if she can post it and tag me. It was really cute. I'll read it to you. Um, um, Good morning. Just wanted to share that I received my order yesterday, used the skincare last night and this morning, and I freaking love it. The hyaluronic acid is truly Spanx in a bottle. My skin is so far up on my face, I look like I'm hanging upside down. Holy cow. Seriously though, I'm happy. Thank you.
That's
So
awesome.
Yeah, like,
And speaking of skincare, a lot of my recent hosts, I haven't been doing as good of a job at it, but a lot of my recent hosts came from people that I let borrow the skincare set. And you had shared a nice template with that, letting them borrow it for just a few days, just enough time to fall in love with
Yeah.
it, that they want
Yeah.
it. And then when
right,
they say, oh, I really want this, that's the conversation of, hey,
right.
well, let's do a party and get it to you for free. And if
Right.
you love it this much, guess how many other people are going to love it?
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Well, thank you so much, Chelsea. I
You're
appreciate your
welcome.
time. And
I
yeah,
appreciate
thanks for
you.
I appreciate you too. Thank you for taking time out of your St. Patrick's Day. Do you have any fun plans?
Sleep, sleep, sleep. I get up at 3:30 in the morning to coach fitness classes Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So by Friday night, I am
You're
useless.
done. Yeah. I we go to the German American Cultural Society like almost every Friday night. Like if we're home, we usually are there. And because my husband really likes German beer. So that's where
Yeah.
we go for dinner on Friday night. And for St. Patrick's Day, they're doing Guinness beef stew, which is hysterical, like Guinness beef stew at the German American Cultural Society. Very
Whatever,
multicultural.
whatever floats your boat.
So that's the plan. All right. Well, thank you, Chelsea. Have a great night, and I
Yeah.
will talk to you soon.
Sounds great.
All right. So you heard Rose say there's no secret sauce, just do parties. You heard Chelsea say there's no secret sauce, just do parties. There's no secret sauce, just do parties. So I want to make sure that you guys I hope everybody got that. There's no secret sauce, just do parties. Okay, so let me go back to our agenda here. Just a reminder about our goal for the year, 5,000 new families impacted in 2023. So please make sure you fill out that form and get it back to me. And also if you're donating extra for Hearts of Hope, send that to Michelle. Inviting to circle. I was talking to Rose today. We were talking about, just Facebook and how problematic it can be. You guys have all probably been following the whole thing with the TikTok ban. And then I just saw this on Facebook a few minutes ago. I just received a message I saw two people today say, one said, I just received a message from Facebook saying a post I posted in 2018 goes against community standards. 2018 people, by the way, there is nothing wrong with that post. And then I saw another Facebook friend say, I find her, if you don't see me around, it's because Facebook finds my content inappropriate. And she has an account warning on her Facebook. This is the reason we moved to Circle, a big part of the reason we moved to Circle. So please, please, please keep inviting your people to Circle. This is what happens when you don't own your own content. And on Circle, we own it. So keep inviting to Circle. If you are not coaching with me, please, I'd love to add you to a coaching group. I believe everybody or almost everybody who's on is coaching. If not, and you want to get in a group, I still have availability in some of the groups. I'd love to work with you. For those of you who are coaching, don't forget to fill out your form for the next few days. Let me know what you are excited about, what you're struggling with, and what your goal for the week is. And we will work on all of that. All right. Time for our breakout groups. Before we do, who read this chapter of Selling It Softly? Awesome. All right. Who wants to tell me their big takeaway from this week's Selling It Softly chapter? Dorothy, you asked where is the form located? Are you talking about for the 5,000 families form or the coaching form?
For the coaching form.
Cooking form.
I missed you, sorry. Can you type in the chat which form you're looking for? Because you were a little static or getting a little feedback there. The coaching form. Okay, I can pop it in the chat. Hold on 1 minute. Let me just grab that for you. If anybody wants to come off mute and talk about our chapter this week, that would be awesome.
I really liked, what people tell me about the products and stuff, but the questions for reflection at the end, I think that's where I highlighted it the most. Which products do people rave about the most? I hear most often from my hosts when the party is over. What have I learned from fellow team members? Who do I know in the business with an experience quite different from mine? Those are so good. How can I capture some of their positive insights and bring them into my sponsoring conversations? Those are so like inspirational to do those things, to add that to the everyday things that we do.
Yeah.
I really like this,
Yeah.
this one.
Also, I love if the product's not your favorite, right?
Yeah.
Like we all have products that aren't our favorite and we may not use. But yeah, that question, with those products, with what people tell me, or that statement with those products, what people tell me is, because then, I will have people ask me about products that I don't like, and I'm pretty honest. Like if I don't like something, I'm going to tell you. And it actually improves your sales because people trust you more. So if I don't like a product and somebody asks me about it, I'll say, not my favorite. Then I kind of use what people tell me is, right? So I'll tell them good testimonials after I'll say, not my favorite. I'll usually tell them if I've heard good testimonials on it from other people. So, all right. So any other thoughts on this chapter from those of you who read it?
I thought it was good so if you've got someone coming from a completely different experience than yours, then between that and if it's a product you haven't tried yet or you don't like the product, I think those are, because sometimes those feel like tough situations where you're like, well, I don't know how to, address this person.
Right.
So I think those other testimonials are helpful looking at it this way.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. All right, we're going to practice. I love our practice. So I'm going to break you guys out into 2 breakout rooms, and I want you to come up with a couple of what people tell me. And here we go. So, how'd the conversation go?
Great.
Great. Give me some examples. Room number 1, go.
Was that us?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What people tell us. Okay. When hosting, we learn something new about ingredients. People say that often. Which products? Sorry, I don't know what I wrote here. Which products, do people rave about the most? Could influence others. Okay, some say Pure Haven could be more expensive, but then they realize they last longer than any products they've used in the past. So it really does not matter. Some say they can't believe how long it lasts. Some say they've never realized what they were using on their skin contained harmful ingredients. Some say they can't believe that they were ever greenwashed. People tell me they are surprised these ingredients are allowed in our products and sold in stores. That's what I wrote.
Okay.
Awesome.
So room number 2, what about you guys? What did you come up with for?
Okay. What people tell me is the main reason that they decided to host was the information they received was so eye-opening that they could not share it with their friends. What people have told me, what people tell me is that the Veggie Wash is good for washing your floors because sometimes the surface cleaner or scrubbing cleanser is a little sticky. What people tell me is that the Boo Boo Stick is good for stomach cramps when you have your menstrual period. What people tell me is that coming from the gym, the baby bottom wash is a good thing to use just to do a quick cleanup.
To freshen up.
To freshen up. And I have not used it, but what people tell me about the Super Greens shampoo and conditioner is that it's great for curly and thick hair.
Awesome. Awesome. Great job. Yeah. So I heard some examples in there that like you might not like when you haven't tried something, but somebody else gave you a testimonial, that's a great time to use that. So good job.
And
All right.
I forgot, Kim, one of her customers said that somebody asked her if she had a facelift because that was the skincare. What people tell me is that sometimes people think you had a facelift when you use our skincare.
That's awesome. I love it. All right. So that is it for our team meeting tonight. What's the secret sauce to earning the trip? Everybody remember?
There is no
Parties,
secret
parties.
sauce.
But what people tell me is that if you come to the power hours and book the parties and go for the nose and all the things, you'll be successful. So
That's right.
all right. So leaders in action, please stay on. Everybody else, hopefully I will see you all on coaching
Thank
and
you.
Bye,
power hours, social media
everyone. Have a good week.
implementation, and all the things.
See you on coaching at 11. I mean, not coaching. Power hour at 11 tomorrow.
All right.
Hold on, I'm leaving. Hold
So,
on.
I'm gonna stop the